What up, Juggalos? It is Panic 17, and get ready for the first ever JCW breakdown. JCW is back with a brand new video. It is called
JCW Is Back, bitch.
And are they fucking back? You goddamn ready they're back. Violent J and Shaggy don't come with no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So here's the lineup for JCW is back, bitch. You have Shane Mercer versus Zach Gowen. You got the Weedman versus Warchild. This is Weedman's last match until he faces Too Tough Tony for the Juggalo Championship match. You got Congo Kong versus the broken-hearted bitch, Jimmy the emo warrior Jacobs. And let's just say, he ain't that broken-hearted this time around. But we'll get to that. You got the amazing Ring Rydas versus Super Strong Tiger and Super Spider Monkey. What's up with the animal names? We'll find out when we get to that match. And your main event, Too Tough Tony, the JCW champion, versus Officer Colt Cabana. Are you fucking kidding me or what? What a fucking lineup. Where else can you get a good lineup like that? In a world where there's just WWE, ROH, and TNA, you want something different. Right or wrong, we want something different. We want something entertaining. So what the fuck do you watch? You watch JCW, motherfucker. So let's break it down. I got some notes here. We're going to break down what's going on. I'm going to help keep you up with the ongoings of JCW. So first off, we have Zach Gowen versus Shane Mercer. Everybody knows Zach Gowen. He's a Juggalo favorite. He's your favorite. He's my favorite. He's the only person that can get anybody to jam out to Bon Jovi. And come on. You know, when Zach Gowen comes on and you hear It's My Life, for that 1.5 minutes, you are jumping out. You're loving it. He's a Juggalo favorite. We got Shane Mercer. He's a brand new wrestler. I believe this is his first match. Violent J described him as a cross between Triple H, The Undertaker, and the Terminator. You gotta watch the DVD to understand what's going on. This is what you're missing out on, guys. You gotta get that shit. Shane is a powerhouse. He's a big dude. You know, he's buff. He doesn't fuck around. But neither does Zach Gowen. Zach Gowen is flying all over the ring like a goddamn monkey. But that's actually match 3, you know, Super Spider Monkey. But he could damn well be his partner, because Zach Gowen does not quit. He may have only one leg, but you would think he has fucking 4, because he is moving so much around that goddamn ring. I mean, you have people like the Hulk, and his finisher is a leg drop. I've never really been a fan of Hulk Hogan. It's a legs drop. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they talk about in the DVD. You've got to get this shit. It's funny as fuck. Violent J, Shaggy, and the homie KG. Are you fucking kidding me or what? He pulls off a leg drop. You know, a springboard leg drop. The correct way. Why? He only has one fucking leg. Otherwise, it's legs drop. This is a back and forth match. At times, Shane Mercer takes down Zach Gowen with the rarely seen one-handed gorilla ball press slam. Where else are you going to see shit like that? Not even fucking Brock Lesnar can do that. But as hard as Zach Gowen tries, it just isn't enough. And Shane Mercer pulls out one of the most amazing moves that I've ever seen. I have never seen this. I've been watching wrestling since the mid-90s, and I've never seen anybody fucking do this. He gets him like a fall-away slam, and if you're not a wrestling fan, this is basically what it is. You're holding them like that. You got the head right there, you got between the legs right there, and you're holding them. Usually, you would throw them over your head. Not Shane Mercer. He's like, fuck that. That is too motherfucking original. So while still holding Zach Gowen, he gets up to the second fucking rope and completes a backflip to get the 1, 2, 3. Who's your winner? It's fucking Shane Mercer. Why? Because he did the dark side of the moon fucking backflip. I don't know what else to call it, but that was fucking dope. Shane Mercer is your winner. So next, you got the Weedman versus Warchild. Warchild debuted at Big Ballas. I was not at Big Ballas, and as far as I know, I'm not sure if there's a DVD. You can go to Hatchet Gear and you can check that shit. But Warchild debuted at Big Ballers. So now you got Weedman. And Weedman has a pretty busy schedule ahead of him, because this is his last match before he takes on Too Tough Tony for the JCW Heavyweight Championship. Now, they are friends, but the Weedman goes on to say, friendship or not, I started this shit when I was 17. I went into the tryouts.
Weedman, here's the question. Just almost a month from today, it's going down at Juggalo Day, and you're going to get your first ever shot at the JCW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Too Tough Tony. You're sending a message here with your shirt, eat, smoke, and conquer Tony. Now I see the eating part has happened. The smoking part has definitely happened, but the conquer Tony part... Whoa! Shut the fuck up, Casey. No offense, but I've had enough of the shtick for right now, okay? For the real JCW fans, next month I get my first ever title shot at the JCW World title. I was at the first gathering, and I did the fucking tryout matches when I was 17. Here I am, 31 years old, friendship or not, that fucking title is mine! Wow!
With what? A dream. Just like all of us. Anybody who is a wrestling fan can feel that shit. And instead of wasting his time, what did he do? He went to the gathering. He did the tryouts. Years later, age 31, Too Tough Tony, Weedman, JCW Championship. It does not get any bigger than that.
KG's bringing these behemoth monster Weedman is crazy. Blowing that smoke right onto the geek tongue. All those cannabinoids and pop molecules going to the damaged brain of the Warchild. Is he? I mean, he wants to hit one. Perhaps he wants to hit. He wants to hit that weed, son. I hope he's chipping in. Yeah, what you got on that blunt, son? I'm gonna chip in that ass. Wait a minute. Warchild. Wait, the Warchild is a weed smoker? I would expect this from Warchild, but not from Warchild. No! That's not how you get high, Warchild. He's eating a lit blunt. You gotta, like, cook it down to butter or something first. I told you not to handle.
They go back and forth. The match is fucking dope. It looks like, at times, it looks like the Warchild is going to take down the dream of the Weedman. But Weedman got a fire that just will not go out. It's like a fucking napalm. You cannot kill the Weedman. And he gets the 1, 2, 3 with not one, but fucking 2 super kicks right to the chin piece of the Warchild. Eat, smoke, conquer Tony is what his shirt says, and it's what is stuck in the Weedman's mind. At Juggalo Day, we will see who is the winner of this match. Does the Weedman have a fire burning that just won't be put out? Or will Tony put it out himself with the fucking meteorite straight to the nugget? Now next, it is going to be Congo Kong versus the emo bitch himself, Jimmy the Emo Warrior Jacobs. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot real quick. Some of these juggalos, they want to act like they're crazy. Oh, what's up? Fuck, come on, man. Trying to fuck with the wrestlers. I think they should let wrestlers hit fans like that. Just give them a fucking elbow straight to the dome and let them know you're nothing but talk, motherfucker. Calm the fuck down. You came to see me. Nobody's watching your ass. And stop looking at the fucking camera. Watch the match, motherfucker. Now, I'm not the only one doing shoots around here. Jimmy Jacobs, believe it or not, he is getting tired of everybody's shit. He's tired of you making fun of him. So before the match, he releases that, and he does a real fucking shoot. And that is...
So Kongo Kong, tonight, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, big motherfucker, or I'm gonna die trying. Cause they might not get me. They might not understand me, but I'm one of the best professional wrestlers on this planet, and they respect the fuck out of me. So much for his pose.
And that is one thing that I love about JCW, is that, we know all the behind the scenes to wrestling. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Jimmy Jacobs straight up says, in his last match with Too Tough Tony, the crowd in the middle of the match started chanting for Jimmy Jacobs. He is finally getting some recognition that he deserves. And he even, kayfabe, he says, Shaggy in the back, you gave me props. You told me that I did great or whatever. And Shaggy's like, what? Kayfabe, motherfucker, what the fuck? We're just gonna fucking throw this shit out here? And that's awesome. I don't know if ICP even realize it, but shit like that is so fucking dope. That's like probably one of the biggest no-nos in the WWE. Don't bring that shit up. You're probably getting fucking trouble. And maybe Jimmy Jacobs did get in trouble, but you know what? It fucking adds so much to the story. Here's this guy that nobody fucking likes. You don't like his music. You don't like the way he dresses. You don't like the way that he wears women's panties. You don't like his attitude and his sadness and his cutting. But you know what? At the end of the day, Jimmy Jacobs got a heart and soul for wrestling. And believe it or not, Jimmy Jacobs is starting to become a G. Because he will just not die. This is Congo Kong, motherfuckers. This ain't the Ring Rydas. This ain't Zach Gowen. This is Congo fucking Kong. He's taken the meteorite to the dome, and he's still walking around. Are you fucking kidding me? I was there at Hatchet Attacks. Fucking meteorite to the dome, and his fucking wig just set on fire. The air and the fire, and it caught. Holy shit. And he's still around. So that just tells you the toughness of Congo motherfucking Kong. Congo Kong beats Jimmy Jacobs all around the motherfucking ring. He hits a splash off the top rope. I wrestled less than a year. And I wrestled a guy as big as Congo Kong. And let me tell you, when you're on the mat and you just see a guy jumping the size of Congo Kong, and the lights above the ring are eclipsed by this human body who is about to fall upon you, you don't know what the fuck to think. You're like a deer caught in headlights. You can't move, you're shocked. It's like you're seeing an apparition of some ghost, but the ghost is you, motherfucker, because you're about to die. Jimmy Jacobs kicks out. This is the heart of Jimmy Jacobs. He's tired of everybody's shit. Nobody's going to make fun of him no more. And Violent J shoots. He said he's a fan of Jimmy Jacobs. What a fucking story. I mean, this guy that nobody gives a fuck about, and now is slowly gaining everybody's respect. How fucking dope is that? So he kicks out of that splash. And to make things worse, he throws him in the corner. And everybody remembers the stink face. You know, Rikishi. Props out to Rikishi. He is a Hall of Famer now, and I think he deserves it. Imagine if Rikishi put you in the corner and did a flip on top of you. That is devastating, right? Fucking devastating. Jimmy Jacobs with the number 2 kick out once again. This guy just will not die. One of my favorite moments in this match is KG throws a little tribute, you know, to JR in a way. He said something along the lines of, you know, he's running like a scolded dog, by God. Everybody knows who that is. That's good old JR. We grew up with good old JR, man. Everybody and their mama wants a fucking match called by good old JR. But in the end, Kongo Kong hits an inverted pile driver, which was one of Rikishi's moves, if you guys don't know what it's called or what it looks like. Inverted pile driver, 1, 2, 3, Jimmy Jacobs with the loss. But was it really a loss? I mean, he has everybody's respect. So sometimes a loss is just that. But gaining respect can be everything. Just depending on who you are. Jimmy Jacobs chalks up 1 on the loss, but adds 1 for respect. So I remember on a videotape some years ago, famous wrestler once said, and I quote, "I can't wrestle, but I could bleed like a motherfucker." That man was Rude Boy. And on match number 4, he is facing Madman Pondo. 2 JCW legends. Now, Madman Pondo and his tag team partner, Crazy Mary Dobson, have a chance at the JCW tag team titles coming up on Juggalo Day, which obviously, if you're watching this video, was a while back. In a video in the future, we're going to find out who the hooligans are and why they have the JCW championship when they face Madman Pondo and Crazy Mary Dobson. Now, I don't need to tell you who Pondo is. He's had matches against Necro Butcher and CZW, IWA, some of the most gruesome death matches that we've ever seen. And you've also seen Rude Boy bleed his ass off every time that he fights Abdullah the Butcher. Both of these guys are known hardcore deathmatch warriors. One thing that I haven't seen is Rudy takes off his shirt in this match. And he don't take it off for a good reason. We know how it is, man. You know, I don't take my motherfucking shirt off. It's like Madrox says, if you ain't showering or fucking, the shirt stays on. That's how it is to be a fat guy. That's the rules for the fat guy. But anyways, moving on. He takes off his shirt, and you see his back. He has a dope motherfucking tattoo on his back of the Sheik. The Sheik's a killer. If you don't know who the Sheik is, then you, sir, are the jabroni. They do their death match. It's bloody. It is all over the ring. Pondo has the stop sign, of course, very infamous. Vintage Madman Pondo. And he comes out with this stick, and at the end it has a saw blade which can move. It looks like something off of a video game, like a zombie game or some shit. And he takes it to Rude Boy and he sticks it on his back and he tries to open his belly up, pulling his guts out. Not successful. He rakes it across the forehead, busting fucking Rude Boy wide open. Then we see the light tubes come out. Are you fucking kidding me? The light tubes? And I think we have a video for you, but just in case we don't have a video, I'm going to show you what the fuck a light tube is.
It's the fluorescent light tubes.
This is a light tube. You could see old blood on it. I have scars on my body because of these things. I have scars on my head because of these things. Glass does not hate. Glass does not give a fuck if you're real or not. One false move and you will get an artery cut, just like Nick fucking Gage did at CZW TOD 8 in 2009. This is before Dean Ambrose. Well, this is before Dean Ambrose got into the WWE and he was John Moxley. This glass does not give a fuck who you are. And they get introduced into the match. And we may have a couple of clips, but we cannot show you everything. I will not show you everything. You must buy the DVD.
When Rudy's in the ring, he destroys, he cuts, he maims. That's what you get when you sign up to face the Rude Boy. There's a whole bunch of guys throughout Southwest Detroit. They're not even wrestlers, and they all have fucking gig marks from the time they tried to step to Rudy. Live horror movie unfolding, Madman Pondo running that saw, that blade across Rude Boy's head. That's a blade of a different sort, not the same blade that wrestlers used to use in the juice. Yeah, this Pondo's is a little smaller. Oh! Ouch! A buzzsaw blade rolled across the back.
Both are hardcore deathmatch icons, known all over the United States and probably even outside of the United States. At a gathering, Madman Pondo talks about the worst bump that he ever took was on a foam board stabbed with sharpened lead pencils that went into his asshole. So that's just to give you an idea how crazy these guys are. In the end, Madman Pondo pulls out the win, and to see how it happens, once again, you gotta buy the DVD. This is fucking worth it, guys. They both did it great. It was a BFF death match. Madman Pondo picks up the win, and that's all there is to it. So, now we are one match away from the main event, and we got one hell of a match for you. We got the Ring Rydas, Rydas Blue and Red versus Super Strong Tiger and Spider Monkey. I believe I am correct. So, Super Strong Tiger and Spider Monkey, they got a bit of a slow start. I didn't really feel like it was going to be much of a match. I felt like the Ring Riders were going to take it. You know how Violent J and Shaggy are. If you got a weird name, they're going to fuck with you. So naturally, Violent J and Shaggy, the comedians that they are, start pulling some ribs over Super Strong Tiger and Spider Monkey, along with KG. They start giving them a hard time, and you can tell that it starts going into the psyche of both of these guys. They start stumbling, they start fucking up. Naturally, the Ring Riders are comfortable as fuck in the ring, always pulling off fucking amazing moves. They break down Super Strong Tiger down to his knees, hit the ropes, come with a double knee straight to the fucking dome, almost popping his fucking head off his shoulders, but luckily not, because then it would have been a death in the ring and the match would have been over. This ain't celebrity death match, you know, that's later on. Apparently it's coming back. So as the match goes on, Super Strong Tiger and Spider Monkey are starting to get pissed, And they start pulling out some decent motherfucking moves. You got Spider Monkey using Rider Blue, which is on all fours, jumps off his back to do a backflip splash onto Rider Blue, taking him down for a bit. There's another spot where Spider Monkey actually backflips, uses the ropes to push himself back forward to do the Spider Cutter. These guys are fucking good. I would love to see Super Strong Tiger and Spider Monkey back, because towards the middle they really start showing what the fuck they're about, and they start pulling out some fucking amazing moves. These guys are toe to toe. Ring Riders ain't no fucking chumps. They're the shit in the ring. I would say they're the top tag team in JCW right now. Why they haven't got another title shot is beyond me, but you guarantee that it is in the future because these guys are dope. So Tiger is getting pissed. He has Rider Blue once again in the corner and socks him straight in the... But in the end, it's the Ring Riders, man. They always come with those sick ass fucking moves. They're always moving. This is a dope match. If you don't get this DVD for any other match, it has to be this match. If you don't care about the other ones, you really gotta watch these matches. Whether it's JCW, ROH, TNA, whatever it is, I believe that the Ring Riders can hold up anywhere. These guys are the future. They are fucking good. They're great at tag team, using each other. But Rider Red is in the corner as both of his opponents are coming at him. He kicks Super Strong Tiger right in the gut, backing him up a few. Punches Spider Monkey right in the fucking head. Throws him into his opponent. Gives Super Strong Tiger a clothesline, making him DDT his own partner. Are you fucking kidding me? How awesome are the fucking Ring Riders?
Spider Monkey in red, Super Strong Tiger in the yellow mantis. Which one's which? That's Spider Monkey. The Spider Monkey's in the ring, and here comes Super Strong Tiger. But I digress, because it's not about nature. It's about violence. It's about tag team war. It's about Rider Blue trying to come back.
Oh, taking both these men down.
Wait a
One
minute.
fell swoop. Whoa! Whoa! He missed it.
The winners, you know who the fuck it is. It's the Ring Riders, motherfucker. You're missing out. Now, we are at the main event, the JCW, I believe it's yes, it is a World Heavyweight JCW Championship match. The challenger being Colt Cabana versus Too Tough Tony. Everybody knows Colt Cabana. He is one of the most crooked cops out there. He's going to do anything and everything to cheat his way into winning the JCW champion. He takes the fight to Too Tough Tony. Believe me, most of the match, it is Colt Cabana beating Too Tough Tony all over the ring. There is a segment where there's like several hip toss reversals. I believe it's Colt Cabana that gets thrown out. Too Tough Tony follows him. He grabs him so that the Juggalos could hit him a couple times. He takes a couple punches and slaps from the Juggalos, reverses it, grabs Tony, and a couple of Juggalos hit Too Tough Tony. What the fuck? Where's the loyalty in this motherfucker? Luckily, Too Tough Tony reverses that shit, and the Juggalos get a few more shots at the cop that everybody loves to fucking hate, Colt Cabana. So the match goes on. He wears Tony down. He breaks him down. He stomps his kneecaps, kicks his fucking head. He grabs some coffee, throws it in his face, chokes him out with the baton, the nightstick, whatever you want to call it. There was a point in this match where it was the first ever headlock while twerking. Of course Colt Cabana would do some dumb shit like that, headlocking and twerking. There's a lot of gay moves that Colt Cabana does because he gets off on it. This sick fucking... I don't understand how he's a cop. You know what I mean? He's obviously a corrupted fucking cop. You can't trust him. He's probably arresting innocent juggalos inside and outside the ring. He needs to be taken down. But dropping the gimmick in all this, Colt Cabana is a good fucking dude. He is an important dude in wrestling. If it was not for Colt Cabana and his podcast, we might have never heard CM Punk's side of the story. So I am a fan of Colt Cabana, and I was happy to see him at fucking Hatchet Attacks. You know, that's fucking dope. Colt Cabana, are you kidding me? One of the top indie guys, or most famous indie guys, and I got to see him. That just tells you what kind of company JCW is. Juggalos might be a joke to everybody else, and even in the wrestling community, we're kind of looked down upon. But we've had dope matches. I mean, they've had Booker T wrestling, you know, Tracy Smothers, you know. Tracy Smothers is a dope-ass motherfucker. He's funny as fuck. If I hear one more whoop whoop or ICP, everybody dies. So, getting back on track. Colt Cabana, it looks and seems as if he's going to win the match. He goes on the top rope, more likely for a drop kick or some kind of finishing maneuver. The veteran that Too Tough Tony is always thinking. He pushes the ref, makes Colt Cabana fall, racks himself on the top rope, and it starts coming more to Tony's way. Now, as I said, coming up, it's going to be the Weedman versus Too Tough Tony for the JCW Heavyweight title. Weedman comes out on stage to watch Tony, naturally, because he's coming up against him soon. He decides to run in and try and help Tony, but being the sly, creepy fucking cop, Weedman goes for a super kick. Colt Cabana moves out of the way, catching Too Tough Tony right in his chin piece. Weedman gets thrown out. Colt Cabana covers him. 1, 2. No, that is not fucking it. Tony's not going to let it go down like that. He kicks out. So what does this fucking Colt Cabana do? He's an officer. He handcuffs Too Tough Tony and beats the hell out of him. We know most cops do that shit anyways. When do they get tough? When you're fucking arrested. So he arrests Tony. He beats the shit out of him. Too Tough Tony finds a way to get the upper hand. Sets his hand on fire. Meteorite straight to the dome. 1, 2, 3. And still champion, Too Tough Tony. There's some words spoken between Weedman and Too Tough Tony at the end of the match.
Tony calling Weedman into the ring. Listen to me, Weedman, and listen to me good. I am the JCW World Heavyweight Champion. Too Tough Tony doesn't need no help. Maybe some AA. Hey, I understand you was coming out here to help me. I understand, but I don't need your help. I tell you, my hand's right there. I understand you didn't mean to do it.
Hold on a second. Just hold on.
What?
Let me set you straight for a second. I'm not out here to help you. I was out here to guarantee that you're the JCW World Champion, and come Juggalo Day in 1 month, that title's mine, Tony. I'm gonna beat you in front of everybody here and all the Juggalos in attendance, and I fulfill my 8-year destiny and become JCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, that's the belt sign. That's the international symbol.
To shake the hand. Wow. Weedman's still healing out.
Weedman was not trying to say Too Tough Tony. He was trying to keep the title around his waist so that Weedman can take it. So that's about it, ninjas. That is what's going on right now in JCW. Next month, we're going to see what happens from the fallout. Will Weedman be champion? Is Mary Dobson and Pondo going to become the tag team champions? Who knows? Tune in next time when we break down JCW. Whoop to the whoop.
You get gig marks if you interview Rudy. Oh, right now he's just mowing the forehead of the rude boy with that super weapon.
Oh my God!
I club to choke Tony out, and the Weedman has come out, and he's standing here watching.
Cabana taking a break to have a sip of that hot coffee.
No! Scolding lukewarm coffee in the face.
And think about it again. Remember how Colt Cabana sweetens his coffee with man nut.
Oh.
How the fuck is he gonna light that lighter, DJ Clay?
Perhaps he'll get some assistance.
What?
The rest gotta learn.
Oh my God! Tony's on fucking fire!
Okay, this is just funny. This is, there's this ninja with the beard. And he got the freshest fucking voice. I hope that y'all could hear it over the talking. I'll go back over it and make sure that it works out. But, hopefully you're gonna hear him. Let's hear this shit.
Using chopsticks right now. Look at this shit. Going to town with that fork.
Breaking that forehead like some lasagna.
Get him, rude boy! What the fuck?